Oh. Oh. You don't even have time to realize it's happening. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Everyone except for Nazim. Uh-oh. That's more like it. Yes, yes, yes. That is a lot of deadness. It really is. No, I mixed it up. What did I install? Did you mention this? Is that an RPG? My RPG? No? Okay, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Just a wee teensy, you know. I know what you're talking about. This has always been in my game. You don't have this in your game? Huh. Okay. Weird. Maybe I bought the wrong version of the game. Okay. Anyway.
Someone do something.
I shouldn't do it. How jank that RPG is. Can you dual wield? Can I dual wield? Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I think I crashed the game right off the bat. Yes! That's got to be a new record. Don't shoot the little orphan girl. I didn't. Scouts on her. Oh, I'm doing well. Well, that's the fastest I've ever crashed a game. Well, how's everyone doing tonight? Just got to see me blow up 1 billion Nazim, so you're probably feeling pretty alright. Sing you the song of your people. Wow, at least it didn't put up a fight. Restarting that time. Let's crash it again. Let's continue crashing it. Scouts on her. Were I ever actually a scout? Were I ever actually a scout? No. I wasn't allowed to join the scouts and I wasn't allowed to go to space camp. And I wasn't allowed to watch The Naked Gun. Or Jaws. Or Alien. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hello, Animus. Can I dual wield? Well, that's the next thing we can try. I wonder if it'll crash the game twice as fast. I saw... Where Bart, you said you did something stupid today, and I'm trying to see if you saw. Gotta melt some lard and mix it into the dog food. Okay. Trying to see if Bart said what the stupid thing was he did. Naked Gun and Police Squad. Oh, I definitely wasn't allowed to watch the Police Squad. Get a kick out of it. A couple of months ago, your back pain was so bad I had to stop stream multiple times. Haven't seen you in pain since then. How did you fix it? I started using more cushioning on the gaming chair, courtesy of Aubrey. I have this really robust, thick pillow behind my back now, and I'm actually sitting on top of a pillow now. So on both surfaces of the chair, both the seat and the back, I have more cushioning, and it's been more agreeable for my back since then. Hello, Honey Stripes. Hello, everyone. Goodbye, Nazim. Let's see. Someone was asking, can we dual wield? can we do away with? I don't know, let's find out. Surely the Desert Eagle doesn't fire full auto. Nope. Scatters the crowd, though. Okay! So, full auto weapons are apparently insta-game crash. Might not have shown up in chat when you typed the stupid thing you did. Police squad isn't inappropriate. I don't know what all their reasoning was. I'd have to look up the parents' guide on IMDb or something. Well, okay, full auto weapons are just insta-crash. Okay, I can't keep resorting to full autos or we'll just keep crashing the game immediately. Well, at least it's not putting up a fight restarting tonight. Hello. Hello, June Tunes. Good to see everyone tonight. Hope Thursday has been good to you. If it hasn't been good to you, it's about to get better because you're about to watch Nazim die. A lot. Stupid thing you did was goofing off in VR. You taught a child how to stick up his middle finger. Oh dear. There's a pose mod for Skyrim. One of the pose mods, I think Halo poses, where you can have your character pose with the old one-finger salute. Going around on Discord where a compromised friend account asks if you want to join them to watch anime or backrooms before pointing you to a shady app. Oh boy. Scammers be scamming. Friend of yours Discord got compromised and they nuked his Google. Well, Google's been asking for a nuking for a long time. What? Yeah. Don't trust shady accounts that do shady things. Don't trust players of Skyrim who use non-lore friendly weapons. Taught him it while on the chat. The child went up to his mom and flipped him off. Oh no. Oh no. Heard him get smacked from the field. Oh no. Bart, that's really, really evil, but that's also really funny. Okay. Okay, no full auto. No full auto in the building. No full auto. If we can't do full auto, what can we do? Deagle? Deagle to the dome? Yeah. No Deagle either. Oh. Bart, that's really, really evil, but that's really funny. There we go. Okay, maybe we shouldn't resort to my non-lore friendly weapons anymore. Maybe. No guns allowed, sadly. Huh. What is this, Virginia? Oh, wait. Likely be called Kippo if they change the name sometimes. It's a shady video app. Give the hackers access to your friend's desktop. Wow. Disabled his task manager. And wow. Gun mod might be a little broken. Yeah, just a wee smidgen. Skyrim is California and Whiterun has the ATF confirmed. I was making an old meme reference by yelling no full auto in the building. Oh well. When all else fails, we can resort to the old Fus Rodad and knock down all those Nazims like bowling pins. We can do some other wacky stuff and just keep crashing the game. Don't know what Repidit is. I think he meant to say Reddit. I still want a mod that puts, like, Reddit-esque fedoras on all the trolls in Skyrim. Somebody make that happen. And literally change your in-game name from troll to Redditor. Instead of constantly attacking you, they tip their fedora and say, "Milady." Don't feel bad for the kid because you told him not to do it. They did it anyway. A little kid my brother's friend knew years ago. He was about 6 or 7 years old at the time. Walked up to my brother's friend and said, "Hey, does this mean something bad?" And he stuck up his middle finger. And my brother's friend, who was quite a bit older than the kid, said, yes, that means something very bad. Don't do that again." Okay. Woo! Maybe this save's broken. Okay. I'm gonna do a new save in the same spot. Let's try the old Fusroda. The old unrelenting force. Let's try that.
What's that?
Wow, it still really hurts the frame rate when it doesn't crash. Don't think it was actually Reddit. Okay. Oh, I'll get you, Nazim, and your friend Nazim, too. And while we're at it, we'll also get Nazim. And Nazim. And while we're at it, let's get Nazim. Hold still, Nazim. I'm going to do the same thing to you I did to Nazim. What do you... Oh, what? Hold still. Hold still. This will only hurt a lot. You get him, Inigo. Maybe I should have made a bunch of clones of Inigo to keep up with all the clones of Nazim. Oh, Nazim! Oh, Nazim's not feeling it after he saw what happened to Nazim. Okay. Hey, Nazim, did you see what I just did to Nazim? Why am I shooting them all in the head? If there's anyone who needs an arrow in the knee. There we go. Oh, Nazim can't be an adventurer now. Oh, no. Okay. Pick a fight with Zayla, will you? You messed with the wrong kitty cat. Oh, Winston trying to peck him in the knees. How am I missing at this distance? There we go. There's lag, that's why.
This is the end for you.
That is a lot of dead Nazims. That one died in a really inappropriate position, too. Okay. Oh, a survivor. Hold still, hold still, hold still. This will only hurt a lot. Thank you. Oh, we found the one Nazim with some fight in him. Oh, now he's dead. Stop and chat. Make it storm. Ooh. You'll probably figure out that fedora mod out. Meant to type regedit. Arrow to the Nazim. Scats Gustification, and welcome to your news series. Scats Gustification murders literally everyone in Skyrim. Oh. Apologies if I'm not doing a good job keeping up with chat. I suppose that's typical of me. Woo! That is a lot of dead Nazims. Okay. Let's see. Somebody else suggested Storm Call. Storm Call. Let's go back to that save on top of the tent. And try Storm Call on all those Nazims and see if that doesn't just insta-crash the game. While the game reloads, I'll check back through chat and make sure I didn't miss anything. Called Kippo. Okay, everybody watch out for Kippo. It has nothing to do with cool lighters. You know what the difference is between a hippo and a Zippo, right? One of them is a little lighter. Okay. Storm Call.
Strong. I still missed. I
Wow. It's like something straight out of a painkiller-induced post-surgery nightmare. This is like fever dream level. Wow. Again, you are beautiful. It's Skyrim, Inigo. Technically, it's a game. Ooh, we should try the Cyclone Shout. Do I know all the words for that? I don't remember if I learned all the words for it. I also want to try this RPG on a dragon. What am I doing? That's insufficient charge. Okay, apparently the RPG is only good for one shot before it doesn't work anymore. Okay. At the risk of crashing the game, let's give the guard the deal. Oh, Nazim! Are we all out of Nazims? We may have murdered them all in record time. The Desert Eagle sends people flying. Oh. Oh. Hold still, Wolfina. Okay, you shoot an essential NPC and immediately crashes. But what have you done? Love the character's name being Godzilla! Always love coming into chaos. Well, I'm happy to bring you chaos. Oh, I need a tissue. Oh. That is some sugar honey iced tea. Well, we're off to a hot start. What is that, the fourth time I've crashed the game in the past few minutes? Certainly came in to see chaos. Into the Kappa Psycho, the true Alduin has returned, and he was an Argonian this whole time. Woo! How? Do I need ammo? I don't know. If you run out of ammo in real life, reality doesn't crash. Been to the local shooting range more than a few times. Reality didn't stop working and crashed to the dashboard when I needed to reload. Crashing because you're also missing a mod. There might be something to balance out the weapons mod that I'm missing. Or maybe I just need to move it up or down in my load order. Let's try the Cyclone Shout. Anybody tired of seeing the main menu repeatedly yet? Why are we destroying Skyrim? I think we're basically near the end of this playthrough. We've done everything of interest we can do. I think there might be something I'm overlooking. I'm not going to finish the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild's boring. I don't want to steal the same item 50 times. Game crashing is just your character getting Kentucky ballistics without such a happy ending. Yeah, we're not shooting a big thing of nacho cheese or a watermelon. Or an eggplant. Second incredibly stupid thing you did today didn't go through. Ooh, do tell. You might have to word it carefully for YouTube to let it through, but do tell if you can tell. Okay, let's maybe avoid using the gun mod while we have this many people in one place. I know having too many NPCs in one place really hurts the performance of the game. I made a bunch of clones of Inigo and Dragon's Reach and just killed the frame rate. I do know all 3 words of Cyclone. Oh. Wow.
That's your best, huh?
That was a whole gaggle of instant dead Nazeems. Okay, what's killing me? Other than my own humor. Ayo. Not so PG-13 joke while goofing off with a friend in VR chat. Uh-oh. Lagfest, let's go. Oh, it's been a lagfest so far tonight. So this is just my way of potentially sending off this playthrough humorously. After this one, I want to take a break, make a list of everyone's mod suggestions. Do some Fallout, some Ace Combat, some Halo for a bit, and then Skyrim's been the main focus of this channel for several years now, so obviously we'll be back in Skyrim before too long. Gosh, the frame rate is in the toilet right now. Madness, this is going to be fun. Yes, yes, yes. The bad part didn't go through. The really bad part didn't go through. Oh, sorry, Inigo. Sorry. Sorry, Inigo. I didn't mean to cyclone you along with everybody else.
Time to finish it.
Okay, we owe Inigo a healing spell after that.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Sure, this.
We have someone wanted in action.
Alright, we gotta wait for the shout to recharge. Love that chicken from Popeyes! Displaced all the Sheogorath worshippers. I'm not a Jarl yet? Nah. Look at the pile of dead Nazeems. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of cold, lifeless bodies. Ooh. Oh. That's a lot of cold, lifeless bodies not going back to the Cloud District. Nobody in this town's going back to the Cloud District when I'm finished with them. That's a screenshot in and of itself. Oh. That's just vile, but it's also really funny. Can I enable God mode? Yeah. Oh, maybe I should. Be an unstoppable, invincible, immortal force of nature. Let's see. We need cheating. Player cheats. Toggle God mode. Piercing visuals. Okay, there we go. God mode enabled. Try to stop me now, will you? After in my time of need, those red guards by the gate never did despawn. Not sure why water splashed out of them. Did they pee themselves? Anyway. Frame rate's trying to smooth out.
This is not a game, you ugly fool.
Don't think your second stupid VR thing is gonna go through. Ah. You two being overly picky.
I cannot vest you.
Oh, that respawned. Conjure Dragon Priest. Is that part of the Fate other? Hang on. Conjure Dragon Priest. I already know Conjure Dragon Priest. That's news to me. I didn't know that I know, you know?
A fight.
Okay, apparently that's a thing I know how to do. Another thing to try on our crowd of Nazims. With a not so PG-13 joke. Traumatized a child in VR with a not so PG-13 joke. Oh, Bart, what did you do? Meanwhile, everyone's back to just selling stuff. Oh, it's okay. We didn't like Nazim anyway.
Good to see you.
It's what to what?
It's a fine day with you around.
It's a what when I'm what? After explaining the joke to your friend. Oh dear.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. Whew. I really hate Nazim, in case you can't tell. Child as young as 6 should not be on VR anyway. Oh yeah, again, a guy I watched years ago would prank 6 and 7-year-old kids in the Halo 3 lobbies on the Xbox 360. Pranked them into believing he knew hidden secrets in the game to unlock that elusive recon armor. Let's see, what else did I say I wanted to try? What happens if I conjure that dragon priest in the middle of all of them?
Shiny trinkets.
Can I fire the RPG over there without instant action? Yeah. See what our dragon priest does. Whoa. The chef's hat. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Where are you? Don't test me, I have an RPG.
This is not a game you
Become a creep fest, yeah. Oh. There's a Winston. I erased Nazim from existence. Especially VR chat. Oh boy. Sorry, Zayla, didn't mean to catch you in the splash damage. Oh, they're lined up like bowling pins. Who could resist that? Oh, and the blacksmith lady says, this should be good. Don't test me, I have an RPG. I'm reading back my own quotes and laughing. VR chat is filled with creeps. The world in general is getting more and more full of creeps in every possible level of society, and I'm sick of it.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Wait, all the Popeyes around here are closing. Here, we'll go with this.
You can't win this.
Anyway. RPG in the quote section. Scats his Discord. Oh. What else should we try? Gonna get on Skyrim, go on some adventures, and hope that Sven doesn't die. Hoping that Sven doesn't die is like hoping that Florida will cease to be crazy. Just saying. Okay. What else shall we try on the crowd of Nazeems? Make suggestions in chat. We have a whole gaggle of Nazeems in front of us. Obviously, they must die because they're all Nazeem. Oh, there's a set I've written down that you found amusing. Reading some of your own stuff is super funny. What else can we try on this crowd of Nazeems? The Sven saga continues. Episode 3, Sven dies, just like episode 4 and 5 and 6. Sven dies, Sven dies, Sven dies. Sven dies, just gonna get a different follower and give that one the gear that you originally gave Sven. Cheat level so I can fight the Ebony Warrior? Yeah, I could technically do that. Dragon Rain. Apparently I needed 3 drained vitalities, okay. Who doesn't? Elemental Fury, Fire Breath. Ooh! Ooh! Just burned them all. Uh-oh. Where do you think you're going? I remember Bruce Dern in The Burb saying, "Where you going, Pinocchio?" And it stayed with me. Hold still, Pinocchio. Just been resurrecting Sven and not going back to a previous save. Oh, what? 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 I have an RPG in my RPG.
Come on! Come on!
Courtesy of the same mod, I can probably also have an RPG. Each time Sven dies, you're going to reload the save till you finish the Dark Art DLC. I should go to Riverwood right now and blow Sven up with the RPG. Just on principle. Oh. Who are you? I'm going to shoot you.
Hey! Be careful!
Woo! Letters of inheritance, they'll probably come up more than once from Sven being detected as both a friend and, well, dying. Woo!
Please, someone do something.
And when the signs on the building sway.
I'll try and make this.
Why is that so funny? It shouldn't be that funny.
Someone do something. What have you done?
Ugh.
Why are they hurting each other?
Woo! Ooh, I should go to Riften and blow Helga up with an RPG. She was always one of my least favorite characters. She's so gross.
Someone do something.
Ugh. Anybody left? Oh. Oh. How did I miss him? Didn't miss him that time.
What have you done?
Sent him back to Talos. Hey, hey, hey. Once you're the only person left alive in the town, you'll be in charge by default, okay? Okay. Congratulations. Shoot a dragon, go to some place near Riften, at least where the dragons naturally spawn. Yeah. I wish the cheat spell would let me resurrect and or clone Twitchy so we could just make a billion Twitchies. Guys, I think Isolde's marked as essential. I don't think we can make Isolde dead. Okay! Let's try one of the dragons near Riften. There's a couple of places we could go nearby. Waited until Helga was asleep before stabbing her with a dagger and dumping her body in the soul cairn. Wow. Again, not a paid promotion, but that Form Energy Paradise Punch is really good. Tastes like the Hawaiian punch I remember liking as a little kid. Well, game's good and broken if people are starting to levitate. Tomatoes go flying. Okay. We're going to Riften this time. We're going to Riften. Going to Riften. Was that necessary? Is any of this necessary? Not really. But we're going to do it anyway. Okay, let's see. Dragon lair here. Yeah, let's try this one. So to answer your question, is any of this necessary? No. Is it fun? Yes. Woo! Okay. Try the RPG on a dragon, see if it's instantaneous. Save this side of the fast travel before I inevitably crash the game again. Alright. I still have God mode enabled. Sprints unlimited. Oh, Halo. Oh, goodbye. I just shot you. You're dead. Helga is in the soul cairn Helga is still in the soul cairn suffering in a resurrected state at this moment. I appear to have broken the dragon. He's not leaving the word wall. This RPG is powerful. Oh yes. Todd Howard, when he wants to milk Skyrim some more, every time he looks at Skyrim, he says the same thing. So is the dragon's determination. Indeed, indeed. That looked like it was one instant hit immediately unalive the dragon. But when that happens, apparently they're stuck on the word wall and they don't come down. Gonna do the what meme? Not familiar with that meme. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's go up here. So if I have God mode enabled, does the dragon just not fly around? Or is it because dragon is bugged slightly, it needs to move slightly before he can die? You gotta do it at a specific time in its coding. Ah. Okay. Maybe we should try a different dragon. Could try Ancient's Ascent or Elder's Blood Peak or something. Supposed to attack you as usual. Twitchy? Twitchy, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Riften, dear boy. Okay. Everybody say hi to Twitchy. Try shooting it out of the sky instead. Get it to take off. Might help if it was during the day. During the day. Oh. During the day. Tried making it a follower. Yeah, Amazing Follower Tweaks isn't letting me do that anymore for some reason. Like, it got patched. Maybe they saw what I attempted to do to Parthenex. Good grind. Dragging Helga's body back to the soul cairn. Okay, we'll try during the day up here. Oh, he's still not taking off. Maybe it's because I have God mode enabled. Maybe it's got the game all confused. Let me go back to that save and try to turn off God mode, I guess. If there's any new viewers jumping on the stream tonight, they're going to be so confused. God mode has been... Now it says it's on. No, I want to turn it off. Turn it off. Mirak is a fraud. Indeed. Okay, how come he can still hurt me? I think I've officially broken this dragon. Let's go back to a previous fast travel. Woo! Can't beat the allegation. Beaten by a single dragon priest. Helga annoyed you once near the beginning of the game, so you played till you found a soul trap weapon. Trapped her, then used her to make an enchanted wooden sword, then kept the sword with you till you went to the soul cairn and dumped her in some random spot. Oh. Ooh. Is that an RPG? Maybe. There's an RPG in my RPG.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan, Greymane himself.
Maybe I should go back to a save where I don't have a bunch of Nazeems. What's a save where there's not a bunch of clones of Nazeem? Do I have a save where there's not a bunch of clones of Nazeem? Okay, there we go. Last save in Riften with Twitchy. Have a common cold, Horston? Oh dear. Finally downloaded the gun mod. Dragged your body to the soul cairn and had to resurrect her when her body was in the soul cairn. Ah. Imagine that, having to resurrect Helga. Once she's dead, I'd just like her to stay dead. Next playthrough, I'm going to sacrifice her to Boethia. Okay. Here's the last save from Riften, where Twitchy was present. And twitching as always. Aw, Twitchy, don't ever change, dear boy. I will probably have to borrow Balamon's forge for a minute. Where is the RPG? You just need a sugar honey iced tea ton of gold to make all these guns. Ooh, an M16. Okay. It's full auto, that'll probably crash the game. Nazeem is flying suffering in the Soul King now, so it was worth it. Hello, Header. Hello, Header. Welcome aboard. MP7. Okay, RPG. Mac 11. Tempting. Micro Uzi. Okay, RPG. We got gun. Oh, yes. Devella probably slaps her before she goes to the afterlife. We can only hope. Oh, hey, Olga. Oh, hey, Olga. Thank you, everybody who has tuned in tonight. We're just, at this point, just destroying the playthrough and having fun doing it. No one here. Oh, she's probably in here doing whatever depraved, sick thing she does at night. Sven just got killed by a mud crab. Oh, I need to go to Riften and blow Sven up with an RPG just on principle. I feel gross for being in here. Okay. Hey, stand up for a second, would you?
Come to extort more from me?
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. You're gross, and I don't like you. Thank you. Sven deserved it. Bella will never see her because she'll be in the Soul King. Look at her stuff. I'm scared to look at her stuff.
Can I help you?
Zayla can still fly at the speed of light, ladies and gentlemen. Behold. We broke Mang. You'll try. You will try.
You have vanquished
Zayla?
from Skyrim.
Zayla?
You have saved this land.
I've got your back.
Stop that.
Do let me know if I can service.
I feel magical.
This is a surreal level of broken. Wait for the penguin. Oh, this wasn't what I thought I'd put it back.
Wonder what it's like for those Talmor now that they've been taken down.
Sven finally got killed by a normal thing. He got killed by a dragon this time.
Why there?
That's better than a mud crab. Go check on Twitchy. Is Twitchy okay? What is going on? Yeah, Twitchy's fine. Still deciding whether to take Zayla or not. 2 words. Penguin bowling. No. I'll go Nazim bowling. I did go Nazim bowling. Okay. Checking on Twitchy. Zayla asserting her dominance. Zayla reminding us nobody knows how to levitate like she does. That is so bizarre how over the course of several years, Zayla levitating has stayed a recurring theme. Wish people in this chat were there to see the glorious exchange between you and Dagoth and Skats' Discord. Oh, do tell. Oh, do tell. Oh, Sven! You're not dead, and that annoys me. I think the playthrough's officially broken. Nobody's walking around anymore. I think if no one's able to move that... Is that Sven? No, that's Fangdal.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a village.
Oh, right, I didn't re-enable God mode. End up in Alcatraz. Just hurling silly insults at each other. Ended with him saying you had no skooma and complimented him for graduating from Skoomaholics Anonymous. Do not want to hear anything Dagoth Ur says. Okay. Arrest them both for treason. I think the playthrough's officially broken if nobody can walk around. Please hear what Dagoth Ur says. I'm scared to. What's Sigrid do to any of you? Where's Sven? Where's Sven? Commit a treason against High King Belvis. Dagoth Ur is brain rot. Oh, I didn't know he was a TikToker.
Get him!
Yeah, actually. Oh. Hadvar, don't.
You will suffer for your insolence.
Okay, you brought this on yourself, Hadvar. Anyway. Okay. Alright. I'm going to find Sven. Dagoth Ur is a member of Tamriel's hottest new gangster rap group in Was Without Sounds like an interesting fellow.
Bad idea.
Dagoth Ur, which is a female version. Oh dear.
Come on, you witless wonder. Give me your best.
This is the end for you.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
My people need me. Clearly. Where is Sven? Hi, how are you? What just happened? I don't know. There's a lot of people dead. It's just like downtown Pensacola on the 4th of July weekend. Oh, wait. Not Sven. Yes, Sven! Sven is just a chill little bard. Sven? Is it? I done broke the world. Oh, yes. I've no freaking clue how, but you broke the rift. Sven is that a word I can say on chat? I'm not familiar with that word. Oh, Sven! Where is Sven? Both Sven and both Seven and Funnel are sneaky jackal. Told Sven you're gonna shoot him with a rocket launcher. Where do we find Sven? They both kinda suck. They're both, as followers to the Dragonborn, are what training wheels are to a bicycle. Tell me I'm wrong. 'Cause I'm not. Turn Carlotta into a follower so she can see she has options. Okay. What save can I go back to? There's the save where we first encountered Twitchy. I'm going to make it a point to keep that save. Marry Camilla just to rub it in both of their faces. Camilla, not Carlotta. Ah. All right, Carlotta. Seven and Findall. I remember a comedian, Gary Muledeer, talking about misheard song lyrics. Anybody ever heard Gary Muledeer? My favorite of his was Bad Moon Rising, but his misheard version went Don't Go Round Tonight. They're bound to take your life. There's a bathroom on the right. Or, Smoke on the Water was... Smoke on the Water was... Fire in the Sky was a slow motion Walter fire engine guy. St. and Sven were going on about Camilla to your female characters, so you upstage them both. I think I hear Dusty chirping at the door. I'm gonna go check. Dusty, you want to say hello to all the nice people while I do not nice things this time? Dusty. I have a big pile of laundry on the bed. Maybe she'll take a nap on it. Clipped your face now, reacting to the floating NPCs and made Scatz's Discord. I might post my own isolated clip of that later. Smoke up the water and fire in the sky. Yeah, and now thanks to Gary Muledeer, I mishear that as a slow motion Walter fire engine guy. Sweet Home Alabama is Sweet Song About My Grandma. Sweet Song About My Grandma. Oh, so there's a golden AK that... Who would even want a golden AK like that? Not me. Let's make it. And we need the RPG again. Nobody's walking to follow me, so the playthrough is well and truly broken. I can unbreak it by going to the cheat room if need be. Change your profile pic so you can see it. Can you put that as it? So it could. Sven's letter, he's an elf supremacist and is too good for you. Wow. Okay, if nobody's walking around the game through as well, and truly broken. Well, the mission was to destroy Skyrim, and we have, in a way, absolutely destroyed Skyrim. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's get a clean save on the other side of the fast travel. What were some other good misheard lyrics by Gary Muledeer? Favorite misheard lyrics is the old Germanic song, "Oh Fortuna." I remember that. Salsa cookies, windmill cookies. This octopus, let's give him boots and send him to North Korea. Okay, everyone still crouches as if they're gonna follow me.
Thinking about spiders again, Inigo?
I was wondering what everyone's looking at.
Splattering squishy.
Look at Carshow and Sayla watching planes float away.
That's running through your mind often, isn't it? Splattering squishy squashy spiders, splattering squishy squashy spiders, splattering squishy squashy spiders.
Oh,
Impervious
classic kitties.
Imperials
Distracted kitties.
impulsively.
Oh, Sven!
Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Impervious.
So everyone's stuck in place. Maybe I could find Sven if he was walking around like he normally does. Which clearly can't happen because I've clearly broken the game. My people need me. Carsha would say, let's still looking up at him. Okay, now that I have your attention, I'm going to cheat room. Is your cat's full name Dusty Bates? That thought actually crossed my mind. And for those of you who don't understand the reference, it's in reference to Dustin Bates, frontman and founder of my favorite band, Starset. Brilliant songwriter and very good vocalist. But the thought did cross my mind. But her full name is Dusty Socks, as Kaya said in chat. Dusty Socks because of her white sock back feet. Okay, so if you have a broken playthrough and you don't want to start a new playthrough, you can make basically a new iteration of your old playthrough by going to Cheat Room. This is just for console. If you're on the Xbox, you're an Xbox peasant like me. You can just bring up race menu via console commands on PC, so it's actually way easier on PC. If you're on Xbox, you go to the Cheat Room. If you want to just edit your character's appearance, you open the limited race menu. If you want to start a new iteration of your playthrough that picks up where your old one left off, you go to show race menu here. Opens up the character editor. I won't bother making any changes, so we can differentiate between the now broken playthrough and this one. We'll do this. Where's the dash? There's the dash. Godzillish. Sven is a bard, he's probably at the end, yeah. Okay, so from here we might still have to restart from the dashboard. From here we definitely have to restart from the dashboard. Okay. Now that I've made a new version of this character, we're gonna create a save right here. You'll notice you don't see any saves from your old playthrough because this is a new playthrough that's basically a clone of your old one. Picks up where your old one left off. And this time, it's not because the game crashed. Just because I exited the game on purpose for once. I'll go right back to it. The broken is spreading. Missed opportunity to call yourself Godzilla! Doing. Godzilla all doing. How easily can you pile drive Sven? Ooh, we could try the old Grelod unarmed suplex on him. We could certainly do that. Since he's already so weak. I was going to say, if a mud crab breaks wind in Sven's general direction, he dies. So certainly. Now I just reminded myself of Monty Python and the Holy Grail again. We fight in your general direction. What? Oh, now the game's going to put up a fight restarting. When it crashes, because I made it do something really crazy it wasn't supposed to do, it restarts immediately, instantly. If I close the game properly, then it wants to put up a fight restarting. I think after this playthrough, I'm going to reinstall the game, and maybe that'll clear whatever wackadoo phantom issues are wrong with it. Call this move the Grella Breaker. Wow, Dusty's already curled up asleep on the bed. What is this, the 5th or 6th time I've had to restart the game on stream tonight? Grelod Punisher 5000. Oh, that was some of the hardest I've ever laughed playing Skyrim. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Oh, whew. Not long ago, we watched that. We rewatched that, and Spaceballs. Congratulations, Mel Brooks, for making it to 100 years old. Well done, sir. Mel Brooks, Dick Van Dyke, and David Attenborough all turned 100 this year. They all made it to 100. The Grelodinator. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You all right there, teleported? Or bread? Bread. Is that Doofenshmirtz's new invention? Anybody see the Mel Brooks doc? Can't say that I did. Oh, the Terminator theme. Terminator theme. And then Scat says, "What a twist!" Woo! Dusty's looking at me funny. Grelodinator is a Grelod cloning machine which will produce infinite Grelods to unalive everything in varying ways. Salutations. Hello, DJ. I have turbo broken the game tonight. So he's thinking of the Duke Nukem song. I never played a Duke Nukem game in my life, so I don't know what that is. I don't know what that sounds like, I should say. Okay, no, I'm completely lost on that one, Spamuel. Rest of the stream is just this loading screen. I know, this is an oddly long loading screen. If it goes on for much longer, I'm going to assume I'm stuck here and need to restart the game yet again. Running on fumes. I hereby declare the tank empty. Sounds suspiciously similar to the Terminator theme. Oh, that was the rest of the Terminator theme. My dumb butt assumed it was like Sandstorm. Is it Sandstorm? And now I'm looking at it. No, it doesn't even look anything like how you would type out Sandstorm. There's somebody on YouTube. Guys, here's the lyrics. It's... Have fun getting that one unstuck from your head now. How long is this loading screen going to go on? Jeez. I declare the fry cook games open. Okay. Let's let this sit at the dashboard for a minute. A word of advice. If you're going to try to play this on live stream, turn the music off. Otherwise, it's a copyright nightmare you have to wade through. How dare you enjoy this classic and iconic original Xbox title? Can't you see the right to our music is more important than the joy in your soul? Still got the fan running. While we're waiting for the game to reload, I want to fidget with the jet lighter. But I have to turn my fan off to do that. Dusty, you're so stinking cute. Oh, for the love of... Might be running low on fuel. This is just enough. I'm reminded of Langley talking about shrinking a dragon to be pocket-sized and using the dragon to light your pipe at really elaborate parties. It's like, well, this is the closest thing we have to that in real life. Oh. We're not coming back, are we? Maybe the game is just too broken and has given up altogether until I reinstall it. That's going to be really funny if that's the end of the stream, just at least gameplay-wise. Think I broke your Xbox. Xbox is fine. I think I broke Skyrim. Advanced apologies in case the game's not going to restart. In all fairness, I was making it do some wild stuff it's absolutely not meant to do. Heart Will Go On quietly plays in the background. I would play that right now. And again, gotta go through copyright hell. Talking about the original or the really fast power metal cover that Dragon Force did. I can't play it on stream. If anybody wants to know... Ooh, here we go. Game's restarting. If anybody wants to know what My Heart Will Go On by Dragon Force sounds like, you'll have to look that one up for yourself. Spoiler. It's super, super fast. Imagine that. Megadeth did record an officially sanctioned studio version. Time to start CE. I was thinking about putting a different game in altogether so people joining the stream late would be all confused. Stream title says Skyrim, but I'm in the middle of playing an old Halo game, or Dragon Force doesn't know how to play slow. True. I'm in the middle of playing an older Halo title, or in the middle of Ace Combat. Time for a new game to play. Cocaine! Still sugar honey iced teaing the bed? Yeah. Dragon Force has a Skyrim song, The Last Dragonborn, yes. The game appears to be restarting. Could say I destroyed it so hard it became another game. Why are we talking about Dragon Force? Somebody mentioned My Heart Will Go On. In memory of my game, in acknowledgement of my game not working anymore. And I mentioned Dragon Force's cover of My Heart Will Go On. Talking about music and Scatsa stream, now we're talking about music here. Are you sure you aren't the same person? Dragon Force only has one good song? I was never a die-hard fan of theirs, but I would say they have more than one good song. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. What's that? It's an Xbox-only game. Also, for once, I can play it and look down on everyone who's not able to play it. Usually everyone's looking down on me because I'm the Xbox peasant. Up on their PC and PlayStation thrones looking down at me. Filthy peasant.
Ow!
Okay, here we go. Alright.
Don't even think about it.
Everyone should be able to walk around and follow me now. Okay. We are back. Again, this is basically a new iteration of the playthrough. So if your Skyrim is actually broken now, seemingly a day before you get to do a new modded playthrough, I can just reinstall it if I do break it that much. I've had to do it once or twice before. Could play Ori and the Blind Forest. Through the fire and the beans we carry on. Puzzle, RPG, and strategy game known for its unique match 3 combat system where players create vertical unit columns for attacks and horizontal lines for defense, and set in the Might and Magic universe. I don't know what the Might and Magic universe is. I have to do a bit of research. Bring myself up to speed. No, that's fine, all I can. Where is Sven? This is why PlayStation is superior.
What do you want?
Hobbs isn't too friendly.
I missed something. Why is PlayStation superior? Where is Sven? Oh, Sven, where are you? I didn't already murderize him this playthrough, did I? Is he sitting on one of the chairs in here? Hated that show. Your kid brother loved it though.
A secret spy room under an inn. I smell book material.
PS2 and it still works like a charm. friend of mine years ago had an old PS2 that just would not die. I was really surprised when he sold it. I was like, that thing is going to go on and on and on.
Need something?
It's not my heart will go on, it's my PS2 will go on and on and on. Where in the find Uncle Charlie's keys is Sven? Why can't I find him? GoldenEye, Spyro, yeah. Perfectly functioning PS3 and 4. Ah. Ooh, I'll never forget when the PS3 first came out and all the demo consoles I saw in stores were all frozen in the middle of the MotorStorm demo. They loved, the early PS3s loved to crash on the MotorStorm demo for some reason. Why can't I find Sven? Have a perfectly functioning brick. My old Xbox works fine. It's Skyrim itself. It's wonky-doo. It's square and still red. If I don't find Sven soon, I'm just gonna move on and murderize some other NPCs who are universally hated. Check Sven's house, I thought I did. PS4 was such a scam. Paid to play for a physical disc. Wow. Original 360 from 2007 that still works. Same. I have an Xbox 360 from around that same time that still works. Sven doesn't want to be found because he knows what's coming for him. I think any one of us would hide if we knew someone was hunting for us with an RPG.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
But you look the other way.
Since you put it that way, I think we can overlook your crime for now.
Okay, for that price you can break into as many houses as you want. Inigo, you alright there? Sven flew away like the other NPCs. He actually might have. He might have landed somewhere on the other side of Skyrim.
Wait.
And I made a new playthrough and saved with him hopelessly out of position. Maybe if I fast travel away... and then fast travel right back, he'll be where he's supposed to be. Check the inn? Yes, I did. RPG everyone in Markarth. We can certainly do that. Check the inn or by the riverside. It's possible he's just out of position from when all the NPCs went flying around. So maybe fast traveling away from Wivelwood. What am I, Elmer Fudd? Be very, very quiet. We're fast traveling back to Wivelwood. Fast travel right back there. Maybe he'll be where he's supposed to be. Dusty is sound asleep on the bed. She cute as a button. Yesterday and today, she had another visit by her squirrel nemesis who taunts her outside the window. Squirrel dances around on the windowsill and flips her off. Whoops. Oh, I'm gonna get busted by a guard again. Yay!
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Yes? Only 10 gold now?
Smart man.
Oh,
Now, come
I
along
only
with
have
us.
10 gold.
We'll take any stolen goods.
I'm looking for your son so I can blow him up with an RPG. Have you seen him?
Of course.
No. I have to crouch. Yeah. Is it the same squirrel or always another? I think it's the same one. It's a skinny-ish one. Why? Why am I all the way back in Whiterun? I heard Zayla make an unhappy noise and I don't know where she is. Someone in Skatz's chat who was reciting the entire Gettysburg Address in Super Chat. Which the only thing bothering you was a squirrel. His name is Hoover. Of course, it's Dagoth. Oh, the irony. Need to remember to save post-fast travel for when stupid things happen. Trying to think of a funny name for the squirrel, but one that rhymed with Dusty. Okay. Gonna save this side of the fast travel. Where's your son? I want to explode him with an RPG. Recite the book. Man's search for meaning in Skatz's channel. How do you make 7 even? I don't know. Take away the S. Well, Savin might just be missing from my playthrough because of all the shenanigans. I shenanigated too much. The shenanigator shenanigated Savin out of existence. Oh, Savin!
Keep your guard up.
Maybe if I talk to what's-her-name's name at the store. It doesn't put a quest marker on him, does it? I'll check. Once again, I'm sliding too low in my seat where I'm just a little face peeking into the frame like this. Let's talk to what's-her-name's name.
Thank you so much for taking
Where are you? What's your name's name?
It means so much to us.
Okay, can't talk to her. Gonna go compose the life of Ernest Hemingway. Oh boy.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
I came here to destroy somebody with an RPG. Oh. Woo! Oh, here we charge us them. Worst bathroom appliance to use as a life preserver. A hair dryer, probably. I should probably reactivate God mode so I don't have to worry about the enchantment on the RPG running up. Oh, sorry, Zayla. Sorry, Zayla. And Winston. Not sorry, Whiterun. Bounty removed. If you blow up enough people, it turns out you don't have a bounty anymore. The sink. Okay, let's see. Let's try the other thing we weren't able to do earlier. Swap to Skatz's stream and just heard a rocket fire off. Immediately knew what was happening. You know this channel so well. Well, there you go. Let's see, and then what was the other request? RPG literally everyone in Markarth? We can RPG everyone in Markarth. Technically, that character's in Skyrim, so they're already RPG'd. Kill me. Play the Skyrim Together mod, assuming it had console availability. If it would, like, work without crashing. Well, let's get to it. Oh. Oh no. Oh, sorry, Zayla. I did it again. Sorry, Zayla. My bad, Zayla. And Inigo. Dual wield RPGs if you can. Oh, okay. Whoops. Who are you? Important deliveries to make? Huh? 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 Well, it absolutely positively has to be same day. Let's see about those dual RPGs. Cannot use this while in combat. Of course. I'm not in combat, I am combat. Yes, yes, yes. It's winced. Alright, have a good rest of your night, Hatter. No, but the guy who invented knock-knock jokes, he won the Nobel Prize. Oh.
Get away!
Oh, woo! Okay, how about... Oh, it still counts as in combat while I'm in here. That's stupid.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Is it RPG ammo?
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Help!
I shot the messenger. Was that the cheat room? Yes. And apparently even in combat, I can't use the forge there. Let's do this. Yes, I did in fact just shoot the messenger. Who'd I kill? Who didn't I kill? Hear the rumor about butter? Can't say that I did. Did you hear about the guy who got his whole left side shot off? He's alright. You're not spreading it.
Something on your mind? You want me to lighten your load? If you need anything else, just ask.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I will shoulder some of your burden.
Carjo's face says all of it. What am I doing?
Was there anything else?
Hi!
Carjo needs an AK-47.
Give me all the good
Ooh,
stuff.
eventually we might give him one. I'm watching between normal person mode, streaming crazy lunatic for Scats' stream. Ooh.
I'll be right behind you.
What can I do for you? Here's everything I have.
Oops.
Let's get going then.
Amidst your never-ending beef with Dagoth. Anyway, back to our request of RPGing everybody in Skyrim. Are you an orphan? You call him a false god who needs to steal the heart of a dead god to feel any sort of warmth. Okay, I'm going to save this side of the fast travel. Can we do a...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
What kind of concert only costs 45
Got a
cents?
letter and a lot of gold.
Concert in 1879, probably.
Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, I really don't like that homeless guy and how he talks about the Temple of Dabella. Whoa! 50 Cent featuring Nickel. Like the terrible economy in Zimbabwe, there was a joke about about 50 Cent, but adjusted for inflation. So adjusted for inflation. In Zimbabwe, we call him $2 billion. 50 Cent featuring his son Quarter. Well, you're taking this awfully well. Curious how that concert would sound. Is that it? Is that everybody in Markarth? That might have been everyone in Markarth. Oh. Is it the wrong time? I shot the messenger. So to answer your question, yes, you absolutely can dual-wield RPGs. Gunshots, explosions, that silversmith. I think I'll get McDonald's later. Oh! Reminded of skats like killing a miner and then the miner in the bed next to them. Like at Carthwayston. Oh no, my friend was just murdered by the guy with the sword. But, oh hey, busy day tomorrow. Oh. A lot of guards. Last witness killed. Markarth is just an average city in Ohio? Or, again, Pensacola on the 4th of July weekend. Zayla with her 2 RPGs. Oh, Inigo. Oh.
You have something to say? What's next?
Okay. Get all the closeted cannibals while we're over here. Oh. Give everyone assault rifles and spawn Alduin. Am I even able to spawn Alduin on the console?
Someone's being attacked.
Oh. Take a dungeon horde. Take on a dungeon horde. Autocorrect, yeah. Autocorrect strikes again. Hello.
Come on in.
Goodbye. Back to Kajitdu, starring Arnold. Skyrim is literally Fallout 3 with mods. And I think everyone in here is extremely very not alive.
Yes?
Except for her, for some reason. Got home from work, what are we doing now? Oh, Brooke. We are well and truly destroying the game as best as we can. Fallout 3 is literally Oblivion with guns. Oh, sorry, Inigo. Sorry. Skyrim is just modded Morrowind. Oblivion is literally chess club with mods. We're blowing up Markarth. Dang right, we're blowing up Markarth. Get behind destroying Skyrim right now. You're a chess club. Oh, sorry, Blake. Me forget, Blaze go boom. Oh no, the dog! Wait, can we? Yeah, we can. Oh. Oh. Now I need to find a mud crab for all the times they kept me from fast traveling. Singing in the shower is fun until you get shampoo in your mouth, and it's just a soap opera. Ooh, no, we like the Khajiit Caravan. We like the Khajiit Caravan. We know hurt the Khajiit Caravan. Solitude. I think I missed something important in chat here. Don't want to see you play Monopoly. Oh. Bet he cheats. Need it to be the morning. Why am I taking away their customers? So they can take over Skyrim altogether. If the caravans are the only ones left, then... Oh! Never seen anyone buy anything from Khajiit Caravans. I buy lockpicks from them all the time. Working retail, what will you do? Why does he deny it all the time? Probably because you accuse him of being it all the time. Wow. There's fish going everywhere. Big one. I know you're up there. What was I talking about? There's no one up there. Can't accuse anyone if they're guilty. This is how World War II ended in the Elder Scrolls universe. Oh. Leave my penguin alone. You know, I wonder. It's the end times. Oh, yes. And gloriously so. Hello.
Don't even talk to me.
You insist?
What are you doing?
World War II never ended, by the way. For certain people, that's actually true.
My strength is weak.
Oh, sorry, Inigo. Kaiju Cycles. Godzilla was Alduin the whole time. Would explain a lot. Ugh. Oh, whew. I wonder, having restarted the game, can I go back to... No, that's probably a bad idea. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Let's find out. He absorbed his soul and became Alduin. Would explain a lot. Hello, Valen. Oh, Valen, it's been a wild, wacky one tonight. Ask us how. There's RPGs in our RPG. If I get further back, why would that make a difference? Would that make a difference? I don't know.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
5,920. Never trust atoms. Oh, you mean atoms? A-T-A-T-O-M. Kitty playing with your toes in the morning. Oh, I need to remember to watch for that. Alright, have a good rest of your night, Horston. Sleep tight and don't let the RPGs bite. Need to remember to look for that short Valen. Everyone subscribe to Valen. Sometimes Valen streams Skyrim. Me, I'm actively destroying Skyrim. You're on fire, sir. Oh. Wow. Well, coming back to this playthrough after a restart, it seems to be working okay. No more levitating, no more NPCs zipping around in the sky. Should I? No, not the cow. Not the cow. Not the cow.
You're mean. I hate you. I hate you forever and ever and ever.
Someone do something.
That is a lot of dead Nazeems. You see violence. Or do you ever? Gonna jinx it. Oh, it's already jinxed. That is a pile of dead Nazeems. Wow. Well, that's worth the screenshot. Well, Nazeem doesn't get any deader than that. Woo! Rest in peace, frame rate. Why is he marked as essential? What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? Is that 50 Nazeems? No, that's 50 dead Nazeems. You don't know and you don't care. Woo! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you break Skyrim. It's almost disappointingly easy. New spells to test. Oh, Nazeem, come here. Knew the joke without ever hearing it before. I thought that was where it might be going. Occasionally, I guess something correctly. Poor Nazim and all his clones just left in a pile. Oh. High scars. Am I stuck in an eternal loading screen here? I think I might be. Oh, whoo. Is this the dreaded eternal loading screen? Nope.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Oh, dude, not the caravan, not the caravan, not the caravan. We likes the caravan. Ask it again. One that you don't get. Ooh, do tell. Do tell, Sinister. There's every possibility I won't get it either. Skeleton walks into a bar and says, I'll have a beer and a mop. You don't get that one? Seriously? The drink goes right through the skeleton and falls on the floor, thus he needs a mop. Beer will go right through the skeleton and hits the mop, yes. Game crashed again. What a shock! You feel stupid? That's alright, I feel stupid all the time. I always feel stupid, and therefore stupid feels normal. One I didn't get as a little kid that both my mom and my sister told me was, why did the skeleton cross the road? Oh no. To get to the organ shop. Or no. Why did the skeleton go to the music store? To get his organs. Ah. Whew, well. I'm not sure what else I want to do as far as destroying the game. Did everything I wanted to. Is there anything funny, anything I'm destructive, blah blah, anything destructive I'm overlooking? So many voices in your head, it scares you. What else shall we do as far as destroying Skyrim, you guys? Talk to a psychiatrist or a therapist. Oh, I thought that was advice for me. I was like, you're not wrong. Give Tarjo an AK-47. We can do that. Once again, we should probably reload a save where I don't have all the guards trying to arrest me. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. Give Inigo the RPG. I tried that, and he didn't seem to want to fire it. Try and give Carjo an AK-47 as suggested. Or an AKM or whatever they have featured in this mod. There is a difference.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilforo Farms.
Should have just teleported to the cheat room, but oh well. I never did see about the companions potentially wanting to be cured with the Glenmoril Witch Heads. Maybe I should go back to a previous non-destroyed save and try to do that yet.
Yorland works the Skyforge. He's a marvel with steel.
Random thing I've never heard Zayla say. Okay. Mom came up and asked you if you put the cat out. And you replied, it wasn't on fire. Don't trust stairs, they're always up to something.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I will shoulder some of your
Didn't know it was on fire. Okay. Pair of AK-47s for Carjo.
We follow them.
Another U2's package. Oh right, I have an M16. Running around with my finger on the trigger. Terrible trigger discipline by my Dragonborn.
What is it? Is that all? How many this ones? What do you need? What is it?
God might get nervous.
It will be done.
A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Carjo, you gotta use that AK. Huh. AA2 M16. Oh, what is that? A record 7th or 8th time I've crashed the game in one stream? Valentino yesterday, how fitting. An A2 M16, yes. Crash noise goes hard with your synth wave. Oh, woo. What is that, the 7th or 8th time I've crashed the game this stream? I've lost count at this point. Neighbors are probably hearing the stream and wondering what's wrong with your computer. They're hearing gunshots and hearing Nazim yell, "No more! I yield! I yield!" Oh, woo! I apologize for the constant crashing tonight. Or maybe apologies aren't necessary because it's part of the humor at this point. I don't know. Well, if I do get the game running again, the thought did just cross my mind that I have not done the companions thing where you convince some of them to get cured of werewolfism. That's not a word. Vox got Valentino yesterday. Gotta hand it to short people. They can't reach it. My brother used to say he doesn't trust short people because their brain's too close to their butt. Getting cured of werewolf. That's a new one. Apparently it's something you can do with a couple of the companions, dudes. If anybody knows who to talk to and how to do that for them, let me know. I think I've rather overplayed the RPGs and the guns for one night. Go back to a save free of RPGs and machine guns. See if we can't talk to a couple of the companions about getting cured. If the game will just restart. After we have for sure concluded this playthrough, I am so reinstalling the game. I hope that cleans it up performance-wise and it doesn't put up a fight anymore. Why did Maine get fired from the banana factory? Oh, do. Jobs for Farkas and Vilkas until they ask you. Okay, cool. Why did I get fired from the banana factory? I wasn't even aware that I worked there. Do tell. I remember the day the candle factory burned down. Everyone just stood around and sang happy birthday. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get the game restarted, you guys. Kept throwing away the bent ones. In all fairness, that sounds like something I would do. Never forget my brother-in-law, Will, the day he tried to join the army. First day of training, the drill instructor yelled, "Fire at Will!" That was that. Well, you guys, I hope I can get the game restarted. Chat stream, then? This might devolve into a chat stream if the game's not going to cooperate. How dare the game not cooperate when I ask it to do bizarre things it was never meant to do? I will make 2 more attempts to restart the game. Okay. Here goes one. If after 2 more restart attempts it doesn't work, then we'll just chat for a while. Chat about food. Chat about cryptids. Cryptids has always been one of my favorite things to talk about on these streams. I'm going to turn the fan back on. It's getting hot in here. Florida summer. It's hot and humid, even in the middle of the night. Okay. There's one more failed restart. How dare the game break while using lore-friendly weapons like RPGs and AKs? Clear the Xbox cache if you're able to do so on the Xbox One. You can. You have to do a hard reset where you like turn it completely off by holding down the power switch. And then some people even recommend after that still unplugging the Xbox altogether, leaving it completely disconnected from power for several seconds. Elder Scrolls Mysteries too. Here we go. Another failed attempt at a restart. Alright. I'm just going to make my dumb face full screen and we'll just chat for a while. Okay. Well, I think we more or less accomplished our goal of destroying Skyrim anyway, so... There's a lot of people dead as planned. There's a pile of dead Nazeems as planned. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let me bring up my captures. I'm going to share that capture so I can download it to my other devices. I just have so many pictures of Nazeem laying dead on the ground after tonight's stream. Well, after tonight, ain't nobody going back to the Cloud District. Godzilla! Went out in a blaze of glory. Explosions, flames. Screaming people flying everywhere. Helpless people on subway trains scream bug-eyed as he looks in on them. Well, mission accomplished, people. We came to destroy Skyrim properly, and we destroyed Skyrim. We broke the game so good I can't even get it to restart. Blaze of glory, literally. That destruction is not going to mess with future playthroughs, right? It shouldn't, especially if I reinstall the game. It wouldn't be the first time I had one playthrough that was absolutely broken beyond saving, and then I started a new one that worked just fine. Shave off your entire beard before next stream. Then I'll look like I'm 6 years old. What if I, like, shaved off one side of it? So I look this way, I look 6 years old, and then I look this way. I look like my normal semi-adult self again. Oh, boy. Well, I guess for the rest of the night, this is a chatting stream. Did some more reading up on the supposed lake monster, not lake monster, sea monster story from the wreck of the USS Massachusetts. Look 12 at most without any facial hair. I saw some aerial photos where the USS Massachusetts still sits in shallow water. Broke Skyrim, that's unusually hard to do. Never happened. It's easy if you have RPGs and AKs, scat. Also, hello, scat. RPGs, AKs, scat. You have to skip back to like the very beginning of the stream. Most of the stream has just been non-lore friendly weapon-based chaos, and it's been hilarious. And now I can't get the game to even restart. It'll probably restart eventually after enough attempts. What was that? Did I crash the game a record 7 or 8 times this stream? It was semi-intentional. I knew it was going to happen and just resigned to the madness, to the craziness. RPGs and AKs should be in vanilla game. My thoughts exactly. Completely lore-friendly weapons. They say Ysgramor himself used an AK-47 when he wasn't using Wuthrod. Could never break Skyrim. Karjo comes off as an AK-47 type guy. Karjo would have an AK-47. For some reason, I think Zayla would have a sniper rifle of some kind. A very, very accurate, highly precise rifle, like an L96 or something. Inigo strikes me as somebody who would like an antique gun, like an old classic from the Old West or something. Like a lever-action Winchester, a Winchester 73. Want to play Disco by Dreadlight? Oh. For some reason I thought that was an obscure indie game I've never heard of, then I realized what you were saying. I prefer Alive by Sunrise myself. I go to a darker screen. The Xbox is too bright where it is right now. Again, I prefer Alive by Sunrise. Scat yuckin' hates it. Need that Karjo account to make an appearance tonight. Yeah. We need to have Karjo and Scat in the same stream talking to each other. So Karjo can just spam over and over. You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust. If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see. And then if someone gets absolutely destroyed with like a really witty comeback in chat, Karjo can be like, Dad, how did this happen? Oh, hello, Gabba. Hello, Gabba. Gabba, 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 Gabba. Turning into Edna from The Incredibles. Gabba, 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 Gabba. No capes. No capes. What have you been doing, Wob? Forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Gabba. You'll have to skip back to earlier in the stream. Tonight's mission was absolutely successful. We well and truly, absolutely, absolutely broke Skyrim. And now I can't even get the game to restart. So I could probably get it to restart if I fought it long enough. In fact, while I have my dumb face full screen here, I'll keep fumbling with it and see if it'll restart at all. As far as actually playing the game, I think we're done for the night, though. This is just a chatting thread now. Boy, oh boy, the game was some of the most broken I've seen it. NPCs levitating and zipping through the sky for no reason. Oh, now it's going to restart. I'm going back to the Xbox dashboard, though. Wow. Skyrim breaking. Imagine that. NPCs floating through the sky, zipping through the sky in like weird spiral flight paths. At one point, Blaze the Flaming Horse started to levitate up in the air, and I only realized that because all my followers all standing together in a little follower gaggle were all looking up at the same angle like this. And I turned to see what they were looking at, and there's Blaze floating up in the air, flying off into the sky. This might be some of the most broken I have ever seen Skyrim. I'm glad everyone was here to witness it. Ooh. Did anybody see that new trailer today for Godzilla Minus Zero? Godzilla Minus One is finally getting a sequel this fall, and they're calling it Godzilla Minus Zero. And gosh, I hope they maintain the same level of quality. I've said it before, that was the first time I've ever left the theater after a Godzilla movie and been, like, moved. Like I stopped and just thought about everything for a minute. Ah, you did break it then. Oh, we broke it. Like I haven't broken it in a long, long time. Finally got it to restart, but sounds like something Blaze would do, to be honest. Oh, yes. He should just have flaming wings and be able to fly by default at this point. Hello, Tenna. Glad you could join us. If you want to see us absolutely breaking Skyrim, you'll have to rewind the stream sub. I went just full berserk on the game pretty much immediately as soon as I started streaming. And we did that for close to 2 hours. We just ran around, mowed down a crowd of Nazim clones with an M16 and an AK, and at one point just blew up all the clones of Nazim with an RPG all at once. Which itself nearly crashed the game. There's an explosion, and they all want to fall over dead, and the game can't comprehend it, and so the game was trying awfully hard to crash, and yet trying awfully hard not to crash. Did I have fun doing it? Oh, I laughed like a madman at some point. Oh, good times, good times. Good times in completely vanilla, not in any way manipulated Skyrim. Dusty's here. She's asleep by a pile of laundry on my bed. Hope everyone had fun watching that. After tonight, I will probably reinstall Skyrim. And I need to get on installing my digital copy of Fallout 4. A select few people keep telling me, no, Fallout 3 is way better. I was like, well, Fallout 4 is the one I've got. It was free. Worth it indeed. So, as crashy and hard to restart as my Skyrim is, it's probably been due for a reinstall for a long time, so I'll get to work on that soon. Had fun just having an absolute meltdown, absolute crash out. Anybody who missed the beginning of the stream, I made a bunch of clones of Nazim and made a save where there's just a bunch of Nazims, like 50 of them, all crowded together in the Whiterun marketplace. And I'm standing on top of one of the tents looking down into the marketplace with an arsenal of non-lore friendly weapons at my disposal, so you can imagine how that went. It was spectacular. It's after midnight. It's officially Friday now. Everybody have an excellent Friday. It's almost the weekend. You almost made it. So on the screen, there's a Lego Grogu peeking over my shoulder behind me. A minute ago, I was starting to say I was doing some reading up on an old Pensacola urban legend that I've mentioned on stream before. And just offshore beyond Pensacola Pass, about half a mile out, is the wreck of the USS Massachusetts. It's an early 20th century U.S. Navy ship that was intentionally sunk and was used as an artillery target, and then in later times is now considered a diving site and an artificial reef where people go fishing. But the urban legend I'm talking about originates from the early 1960s, long after the ship was scuttled. There used to be a time where quite a bit of the ship protruded above the water. Now it's shifted around in the sand. It's completely underwater now. Back in the 1960s, a portion of the ship still protruded above the water. They sank it in water that was fairly shallow. Can I see you're short of your kitty this morning? Ooh, yeah. I'll put in one of my Bluetooth earbuds to be able to hear it. Give me just a second to bring that up, Valen. Short. Aw. That is a gorgeous cat. Oh, the cat's got white socks just like Dusty. Oh. Oh. Wow, your cat has a really long tail in proportion to the rest of him or her. That is a gorgeous cat. That is a gorgeous cat, Valen. Let's scroll back through chat and make sure I'm not missing anyone. Made another meme for you looking at your comment in confusion earlier. I look at a lot of things in confusion. There's a lot of things that confuse me. At a job I had that for some tasks required a hard hat, I took a paint pen and wrote on the front of my hard hat, always confused. Got a lot of weird looks from my bosses for some reason. Her name is Benatar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Benatar. Okay, so the wreck of the USS Massachusetts, where the supposed sea monster encounter happened in the early 1960s. It's in very, very shallow water. The water where the ship was originally sunk was something like 25 or 30 feet deep, and we're talking about a big Navy ship. That was why so much of it originally protruded above the water, and the ship has settled down into the sand over the course of nearly a century. Took Skatz's daily reminder that Skatz is not a furry banner and modified it into a meme template that says daily reminder that Skatz is blank. Uh-oh. That's not nice. But it's also really funny. So, anyone who didn't hear me discussing it the last time I brought it up on stream, a guy named Edward Brian McCleary, who apparently passed away back in 2016 after living out his days either in Pensacola or Gulf Breeze as a recovering alcoholic, supposedly after what happened. He claimed he was out there on an Air Force rescue raft with 4 of his friends, and one by one they were all dragged under the water by something with a long neck and a head on said neck that resembled the head of a sea turtle, but it was more elongated, and it had visible, large, sharp, pointy teeth in its mouth. Name is too close to Bellathor for comfort. But that's just a local urban legend. If you Google the USS Massachusetts sea monster, you can read up on it. Most people dismiss it as a hoax. Was it Spamuel or was it Horston who floated the interesting theory, no pun intended, that they really saw a Soviet submarine that was prowling close to the coastline? Asked your girlfriend if you were the only one she'd ever dated. She said, yeah, the rest were nines and tens. That's really mean, but that's really funny. But a bit of research I did today, seeing how shallow the water is where the wreck of the Massachusetts is located, I don't think the submarine theory holds up. I don't think a submarine would be able to submerge and hide itself in water that shallow where the ship is sunk. So somebody else in a forum I was reading straight up said it in a comment. It was a dark thought that I considered briefly, but didn't say anything about the other night when I was talking about this before. There's every possibility the guy telling the story had some kind of psychotic episode or something and murdered his 4 friends out there on the raft where no one would see him. No one would hear them screaming. There's every possibility, for reasons known only to him, he murdered his friends and disposed of their bodies out there at sea, beyond Pensacola Pass. Then again, one of his friends' bodies did wash up on shore a day or 2 later, and they just ruled the death as a drowning. Apparently there were no indications on the body, no injuries to indicate he had been in any way attacked by any sort of creature. Come back to a murder story. Yeah, was it you or Horston who had the theory of the Pensacola sea monster being a case of mistaken identity? That they possibly saw the periscope to a submarine in the fog when they thought they saw a head on the end of a long serpentine-like neck. Somebody in a forum I was reading floated the theory that he made up the sea monster story to cover up him murdering his own friends out there at sea where no one would ever know. That was Horston. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was you or Horston that floated the submarine theory. Again, no pun intended. So I don't think the submarine theory holds water. Again, no pun intended. Stop accidentally making stupid puns. Don't know if the submarine theory holds water. Ha ha ha. Because I was starting to say before you came back, Spam, the area where the Massachusetts was scuttled, the water's very shallow. It's only about 25 or 30 feet deep. That was why so much of the ship originally protruded above the water when they scuttled it. And over time, because of hurricanes and currents and stuff, the ship has settled into the water, into the sand, and gone deeper and deeper. And now I believe the whole thing is completely underwater now. If you look at it from the air, if you fly over it in a helicopter or a plane or whatever, and you look down at it, you can still, looking straight down, very easily see the silhouette of the old rusted hull of the ship just underneath the water. I wonder if I don't suffer from submechanophobia and don't realize it, because just that image of the ship's dark silhouette just under the surface made me really uneasy for some reason. And then when we first encountered Twitchy the dragon during the Skyrim stream the other night, looking at him underneath the dark, murky water of the canal in Riften, that made me really uneasy, so maybe I have submechanophobia and didn't realize it. Love to see what's at the bottom and around the Bermuda Triangle. Funny thing is, Lots of ships, lots of planes pass right through the Bermuda Triangle with no problems whatsoever. It's just the high percentage that disappear going through there that draws so much attention to that area. Did an excursion of a glass-bottom ship for the Bermuda Triangle a few years ago. Saw some sunken ships. Wow. Yep. There's a lot more airplanes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky. I'd rather be on the ground wishing I was in the air than in the air wishing I was on the ground. I remember Laugh USA played an old clip of Henny Youngman from like the 50s or 60s. And he commented how the new Italian Navy, the at the time new Italian Navy, had glass-bottom ships so they could see the old Italian Navy. And now if there's any Italians in the audience, they just got mad and left. Or they have a dark, sick, twisted sense of humor and they're laughing the hardest they've laughed in a long time right now. As a pilot, you agree completely. I think you mentioned being a pilot before. But yeah, that image I found on Google looking down at the wreck of the Massachusetts was really, really scary to me for some reason. And just having that sea serpent urban legend in the back of my head made it creepier still. So I don't think the submarine theory works. The water's too shallow to properly conceal a submerged submarine. Spaghetti submarines are ticking on water. Passing al dente. Never let your pasta touch your antipasto or there will be a cataclysmic explosion. I'm about to be in need of a tissue again. I'm going to step off screen so I don't have to use a tissue on my gross runny nose on screen. I almost didn't do a face cam tonight. I don't like looking at my dumb face on screen. Oh well, this unintentionally turned into a chatting thread. Since the game's being so stubborn. Imagine that the game not wanting to work after I made it do crazy, messed up things it's not supposed to do. Who knew? Ugh. I was reading up some more on the supposed Ogopogo lake monster, Lake Okanagan. There were stories of it having a long neck, and being very serpentine in the way it moved, and having a head shaped like the head of a freaking horse or a moose. There's stories from over a century ago of people supposedly shooting at it at fairly close range, if it surfaced close enough to the shore, and bullets having seemingly no effect on it. It would just swim away, supposedly completely unharmed. I love talking about cryptids. It's one of my favorite subjects. I'm skeptical of most cryptids, but they're fun to talk about all the same. I know there are species of eels that can grow to be very, very large, and I believe all throughout their life never stop growing. So, if an eel, for some unknown reason, grew to some unusually large size, it might be mistaken for something serpentine, prehistoric. So, if it's not a case of simple misidentification of literally a log or a large school of fish or something, I think the next explanation is a large eel. Especially if it's way out in the middle of the lake and it's really not that big. But if it's out in the middle of the water, there's nothing close to it to give it some scale. There's no trees on the other shoreline behind it, close by. There's not a boat to give it some scale. If you're by a lake, where a supposed lake monster is believed to exist, going to bed. All right, have a good rest of your night, Fist. Thank you for being here tonight. Rest fantastically well. Hope to see you back here soon with a properly working game. Again, then again, it's kind of not working because I broke it. We just kind of intentionally broke it tonight. Getting on toward the end of that playthrough, I just thought we'd have some psychotic, twisted, sick fun with it. But I do know when our imagination's running wild and we want to see something, you're standing by Loch Ness or Lake Okanagan or Lake Champlain, expecting to see something, hoping to see something, believing you're going to see something. As the old motto on the X-Files, I want to believe. That would be a good background decoration for the set behind me. This empty wall over here on my left side. That could use an I want to believe poster from the X-Files. Or my Skyrim poster on this other wall over here. I ought to move it so it's on the wall behind me over here. Thank you everyone who's tuned in tonight. If anyone's joining the stream late just now, if you want to see us absolutely wrecking, destroying Skyrim, that's going to be earlier in the stream. I got tired of trying to restart the game, so... Last portion of tonight's stream is just going to be chatting, looks like. Hope everybody who was here for the destroying Skyrim part, hope you all enjoyed it, got a laugh out of it, and took notes on how not to play Skyrim. Don't play Skyrim the way I play Skyrim. That breaks it. What is everyone's favorite cryptid? For me, it's kind of just sea monsters and lake monsters in general. I can't pick one. There's so many. There's Champ and Lake Champlain. The Ogopogo. The Chesapeake Bay, the so-called Chesapeake Bay monster, Chessie. Monster, Chessie. The Loch Ness monster, of course. There's other lakes in Ireland and Scotland and in those places all throughout Europe where there's supposed lake monsters. There was one supposedly in a big lake in China that people took to calling the USO, Unidentified Swimming Object. So, the supposedly, potentially prehistoric ones that live in deep, dark water. Those were always my favorites. Favorite being the coolest or the ones that bother the most? Ooh. Slit-mouthed woman. Remember you talking about that one. I like reading about the Mothman, too. After all those Mothman sightings up in West Virginia was supposedly... when that terrible bridge collapse happened, there over the river connecting, the bridge that connected Point Pleasant to the neighboring town on the other side of the river. You are your favorite cryptid. Legends say you never leave your room if you can help it. The Thunderbird, yes. Some southwestern Native American legends do not describe the Thunderbird as being a large eagle or hawk either. Did you know that? Some Native American legends, some tribes, describe the Thunderbird as having leathery wings, bare of feathers, and it had a very long, pronounced beak, and a large spike, or spine, or horn on the back of its head. That doesn't sound like an eagle or a hawk. What's that sound like to you? Say it in chat. Everyone say it. Because the P is silent. Cannot recall the name. It's a dreamwalker, ghost bothering anything. Weeping angel-like. Dreamwalker. I might randomly remember what you're talking about at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Beast of Bray Road. I'll have to look that one up. Fresno Nightcrawlers for how derpy they look. Some southwestern tribes also describe the Paya bird. And in the present day, a lot of towns out there are named after it. There's businesses named after the Paya bird. I think there might even be an entire town. A school might have even adopted it as their mascot. Those legends, Native American legends, described an enormous bird that would swoop down and carry people away. And so the story ends, a great chief shot him and killed him. Took a bow and arrow, killed him, and the body fell into a river and was washed away and never found. Body fell into a river. What am I, Elmer Fudd? Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting cryptids. The Paya bird supposedly fell into a river and was washed away and never found. That might also be how some interpretations of the Thunderbird legend end. Favorite is either the Skinwalker or the Wendigo. Both are creepy and interesting, but also terrifying. Don't know too much about them. I've written out Ernest Hemingway's life. Buckle up. Oh, I learned all about him from Randy Feltface. Probably not the best source to learn about him from, but eh. Come on! I'm not making any of this up! Don't know too many cryptids. Oh, they're a fun thing to read up on, though. Oh, I appear to know Kaya's source. This sounds familiar. I'll try not to spoil anything else, Kaya. Literally did it through Randy Feltface. I'm sorry. Probably not everyone here knows that story, though, if you want to go ahead and tell it. His telling of the story, his style of storytelling is very, very funny. If you want to talk about it, yeah, absolutely go for it. Ooh. I love Randy Feltface. The dear woman are called Capcall. If you don't understand Randy Feltface, there is no explaining Randy Feltface. You just have to see him to understand. Let's just say he has a very, very funny way of presenting his act in general, but also telling stories. Gumtree ad. The Book of Randicus. Ooh. Yes, yes, Kaya, do tell, do tell. Anybody just now tuning in? We already did the destroying Skyrim part. And now the game is well and truly broken, and I'll probably have to reinstall it. Mission accomplished. Consider Skyrim destroyed. You'll have to skip back to earlier in the stream to see it. Trust me, it was hilarious. Born in Chicago in 1899, son of a physician and a musician. Reasonably uneventful childhood, decided to study journalism. Enlisted in the Red Cross during World War I. Got blown up in Milan. Spent 6 months in the hospital with severe shrapnel wounds in both legs. Fell in love with a nurse. See, it starts out sounding so wholesome. Decided to get married. He came home to prepare. She stayed there and ditched him for... Uh-oh. Jeez, the PWM from these lights. Go back to solid colors. There we go. Yeah, we already did the bluish purple for most of the night. Let's go green. Yeah, that looks cool. Destined for an Italian soldier, which initiated a lifelong patent on him rejecting women before they had a chance to reject him. Take note, Meg. Other favorite cryptids. Well, I know every single state in the Union has more or less its own version of Bigfoot. Florida has the skunk ape. Ohio has the grass man. Another cryptid you like are the Dark Watchers. Ooh, that sounds creepy. That's another one I need to look up. I need to look back through this thread after stream tonight and Google some of these names that I'm not familiar with. Cryptid names. Started writing in earnest, no pun intended. Moved to Toronto, had a kid. Moved back to Paris. Published a couple of books. Cheated on his wife. Got divorced. Married the other woman. Those of you not familiar with the story, buckle up. It gets crazier. Need to remember to watch my computer screen over here. Didn't get OBS synced up. Didn't get OBS synced up with a stream chat to not use it. Man, Dusty is sound asleep. I get the charger for my phone. Converted to what? Something got converted onto someone's face. I think number 8's missing, Kaya. Converted to on his face! He converted what on his face? Shot himself in the leg while aiming at a shark. 10, not 19. Okay. I think number 8's missing. I see 7 and I see 9. I see converted to and it onto his face. His dad committed sewer slide. I shouldn't laugh at that word. That's not a nice word to laugh at. Had a car accident, had another kid. I gotta lock my phone so I'm looking at chat over here like I'm supposed to be doing. Again, Kaya, I think number 8 is missing. There must have been something in number 8 that YouTube said no to. Anyway, while you're working on that, on the subject of cryptids, some remote villages in Africa claim to be terrorized by a quote-unquote giant bat. A giant bat. When asked about it by scientists, they explained they didn't have a word for what they were describing, so they just called it a giant bat. They were shown a photograph of a small pterosaur. I don't remember what it was called. It didn't have a big horn on the back of its head like a pterodactyl. It was small, didn't have a horned head, and it had a long beak with rows of like interlocking or intersecting teeth. And they pointed at it and said, "That's the bat. That is the bat." Number 8 explained that he pulled a long cord thinking he was flushing a toilet. It was a skylight that crashed onto his face. Wow. Cheated on his wife, got divorced, married the other woman, published For Whom the Bell Tolls, selling 500,000 copies in a couple of months and won a Pulitzer Prize. Wow. The places in those remote parts of Africa, the people call it the Kongomato. Kongomato is some interesting reading. The people out there claim their favorite food is rotting flesh. And when somebody dies, they need to make sure to bury them deep enough, or in the night the Kongomato will come dig them up and eat them. Charges for contravening the Geneva Convention. Got away with it like a champion. Like I find Uncle Charlie's keys in Nana's garage, champion. Got pneumonia. And people in that part of the world claim the so-called Kongomato has a fine, short, like, fur-like hair on its skin, and bioluminescent bacteria, or something, bioluminescent algae or something, live in that thin, fuzzy hair, causing the Kongomato, as they call it, to glow at night. So we have these large, prehistoric-looking things that they claim are flying around and digging up dead people in the middle of the night, and they apparently glow in the dark. Creepy stuff. Moved back to Cuba and spent most of his time on his boat tracking red armband army U-boats with a machine gun and a pile of hand grenades. Not making this, sugar honey, I stay up. Had a few more car accidents, 3 more concussions, got clawed whilst playing with the lion, got depressed, drank, got fat, published a couple more books, went back to Africa to shoot some more wild animals and barely survives 2 separate plane crashes in the span of 24 hours. I'm trying and failing to read it in Randy Feltface's voice. But yeah, if anybody wants to read up on some cryptids, Kongomato is some interesting and creepy reading. Two separate plane crashes in the span of 24 hours. Can you imagine? Talk about bad luck. Or really good luck. Maybe an even balance of the two, considering. Whew. It's a Kongomato, Loch Ness, Bigfoot. Won a Nobel Prize, had a file opened onto by J. Edgar Hoover, left a bunch of sugar honey iced tea in a safe in Cuba, and moved to Idaho paranoid that the feds were following him. which they were because he spent. Whoo. Most of the 1940s. Working for the KGB! Again, not making this sugar honey iced tea up! Suffer from hepatitis, nephritis, hypertension, hemochromatosis. Hemochromatosis. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Anemia and impotence. Karma! Got committed. Received way too much electroconvulsive therapy and came out all find Uncle Charlie's keysed up. Again, if anyone hasn't seen Randy Feltface's original telling of this, hilarious. Dusty is sound asleep. Dusty's my favorite cryptid. Whenever I say I saw her, no one believes me. Bigfoot saw me and nobody believes him. And if anyone is tuning in late, we destroyed Skyrim in the early portion of the stream, like the first 2/3 of the stream. And now here we are with broken Skyrim, and we're just chatting because Skyrim's too broken to play right now. Again, I think we're missing one because all we see is in his mouth and blew the back out. Should be 23 parts in total. Yeah, we're missing a couple. YouTube probably didn't like the way a few of them were worded. Oh well. That's YouTube being overly picky for you. Well, if anyone is tuning in late, I'll go back and watch the first 2/3 or so of the stream. And that's where all the destroying of Skyrim is. Whew! Thank you, Kaya. That was a legendary bit of comedy from the one and only Randy Feltface. My brother showed that to me a few years ago. Anyone not familiar with Randy Feltface? Again, I don't even know how to begin to explain his act and how it works. You just have to see it. Thank you everyone who has watched so far. With Skyrim being well and truly broken, the stream's taken a bit of an unusual turn, but that's okay. Well, maybe we still have one more Skyrim stream left in us before this playthrough is over, and that is maybe do the companions thing and see about getting Vilkas and Farkas cured. Randy Feltface is hilarious. His favorite. Put his favorite 12-gauge shotgun in his mouth. And I'll wait until you publish it. I know how this ends. It doesn't end well. Gosh, I hate looking at my big fat head and my stupid face on stream. I have a weird shaped head. I look weird in side profile. I have a weird shaped nose too, jeez. Had an amazing interaction with the stoner in the front. DJ and man, y'all rock for Noah and Randy. We try. I only know about him because my brother introduced me to him. You too, Brooke. Found it one day and was like, this dude is hilarious, yes. Earlier today, I was thinking about an old favorite comedy routine of mine by Brian Regan, where he's talking about going to the emergency room with some kind of like stomach infection, stomach virus or something. He's in the emergency room with a mystery patient, walled off from him with a curtain. Blueberries are purple! He's in the ER waiting to be seen by the doctor, and this guy on the other side of the curtain is moaning like crazy, just And Brian Regan thought to himself, wow, they are never gonna see to me with this guy moaning like he is. So Brian Regan thought, well, I have to out-moan him. So the floor just sounded like a haunted choir. Gumtree Story is your absolute favorite. For anyone who wants to see an awesome comedian, look up Randy Feltface, the life of Ernest Hemingway. Thank you, Kaya, for that telling of Randy Feltface's interpretation of that story. What a wild guy who lived an absolutely wild life. I like how we can get on here and just talk about anything and everything. Best part of these streams is always chat. Thank you everyone who's watched, and thank you for always keeping chat interesting. Again, apologies for the lack of gameplay for the last hour or so of this stream, but it is what it is. Skyrim is broken. That's what it is. So, again, maybe before this playthrough's over, we have one more Skyrim stream left in us. We'll see. We will certainly see. Well, let's see, it is about 1:15 till 1 o'clock here. I might see about installing properly installing my digital copy of Fallout 4 so we can have that ready for a stream in the not too distant future. So, you guys, I might go ahead and call it a night just a few minutes early. I normally go till around 1 o'clock. Gumtree Story and the crowd with the girl who had gummies before the show. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't seen Randy Feltface, look him up on YouTube. He's an absolute riot. Very funny, very unique act. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night early, you guys, and wrap it up, and we'll all get to bed and get to sleep a few minutes early. Thank you, everyone, for being here on this fine Thursday night. Everybody have an excellent, wonderful, fantastic Friday. Boyfriend is working on his truck this late. Wow. Hope he's got a magnetic flashlight for the bottom of the hood. Fallout, the next game on the docket. I'm thinking about it. That or we might mess around some more with Halo and or Ace Combat. We'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. I don't like to overplan these things. To an extent, figuring it out as you go is kind of fun. Yes, good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping chat interesting and wholesome and awesome as always. Hope everybody got a good laugh out of the Skyrim chaos tonight. I apologize for the constant crashing, but again, you could argue that was part of the comedy tonight. Hope everyone rest fantastically well, stay awesome, stay safe. Be careful in this record-breaking summer heat, you guys. As always, remember to set your air conditioner to below 78 degrees so you're making a politician somewhere angry. Always do what angers the politicians, okay? Okay. Been nice seeing everyone as always. Same. Lovely seeing all of you. Being able to chat with all of you. Seconded, everyone have an excellent Friday. Stay in the air conditioning and drink lots of water. And again, use that air conditioning. Make the politicians mad. Take care, everybody. I don't remember what sign-off screen I set up for tonight. Let's find out. Hope to see you all back here again very, very soon.